It is Wednesday, pretty close to 9 a.m. 78 degrees here in the San Gabriel. I'm having my turkey bacon and my grande iced coffee, half and half, and Kellogg's corn flakes, the world famous Kellogg's corn flakes that we've all been eating as kids, at least that I know of. I remember when the packages were small, then all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, at least to me, they had double boxes. And to me, I never ate that many flakes. They had other types of cereals that were still in small boxes. You can get them for small prices, $1.99, depending on where you go. You can go to Trader Joe's, you can get certain cereals, not exactly the same cereals. You can get cereals that sound like Raisin Brands. They are Raisin Brands, but a different brand. All the other type cereals that you know of. But these big double boxes came about with these big size, quadruple prices. I thought to me that what a waste. Because if you don't eat that cereal as much as it costs, I mean, what's the point? Especially if you waste it, as I said already. However, Kellogg's is downsizing. They're downsizing from their Omaha, Nebraska site. At least 220 something employees will be displaced. They also have a factory in Memphis, I believe. Another 200 some employees. 500 plus employees will be affected. Of course, you know why. One of the main reasons I get, back in 2021, they had a strike for 11 weeks. So it seems like they're blaming that a little bit because they had to come through once they settled. But they're closing plants left and right. They are going to hire new employees in different locations. But it just goes to show you that the climate is changing. 2021, that was right at the end of the COVID, or the beginning, depending on how you look at it, where the effect was really hitting hard, because 2019 and 2020, 2021, things were trying to get back to normal. I did go to the gym 2 days in a row. I did pay a little bit more for my turkey bacon. There was an email sent to me out of Starbucks. It really is someone asking a question, or they're talking about their experience, or someone else is talking about their experience with Dunkin' Donuts. Well, if you're a member of the Dunkin' Donuts point system, then you probably would be a little irate, especially if you really do use your points. But when things are not going right, you want service when something's going wrong with your order. They don't give you no refund or anything like that. And that's what upset a lot of people who use their points, or they try to make it right. They don't try to make it right, even if you use your points. And the person went on to say that Starbucks doesn't do that to their customers. So if you're a member of Dunkin' Donuts or any other point system and you decide to go someplace else to have your coffee and food, and you threaten them with Starbucks, saying Starbucks will never do that to its people, well, I can't agree with you on that. There's a lot of things that Starbucks does, and sometimes I just let it go. There's small things that happen. Sometimes in the past, I do call them back from the office. I do get certain refunds or make it right type stuff, because I actually call them and they actually look at the problem. They just don't give it to you. They actually look at the problem. They know who you are. And sometimes you get it remedied right then and there. But sometimes there's small things I just say, well, I think I can deal with it, so I'm going to just go ahead and forget about it. Or I just don't give a tip. There has been some really strange things going on. Sometimes you have to walk in the store, but that's the same with everything else. For instance, today I just looked at it kind of strange that the person was talking to this one person in the car a little bit too long, and the line was getting long. You know, the lines get short pretty fast. And they finally came to me. First I thought it was my food they were going to give it to, or maybe they were going to give it to the wrong person. Well, that's what I thought. But then again, they were talking to the person a long time. They were changing his order. So sometimes you really don't know what's going on. Now, yesterday I went to Starbucks, not the first time, but the second time. And I knew that they had the half price sale on anything you buy, any drink between 12 and 6. So I went kind of late. I went for a drive. I went kind of late, but I made my order and I was in line before 6 o'clock. So when I made my order, got to the window, because I was in line at the right time, I was going to go ahead and pay the price anyway. But because I was there in time, they made an adjustment, and I paid half price for my expensive venti. So sometimes things work out, sometimes things don't. That's the way life is sometimes. But you hope that there'll be just tiny problems that it won't upset you. Bacon. There's $10.20. All right, Gopher. I got some other errands to do today, but that's all I'm going to say for right now. This is Robin Shop. I'll see you in my next video. Talk to you later, folks. Have a great day.